Hi, how are you? My name is Tanmay Bonik. In today's video, I will try to make you understand regarding absorption costing and marginal costing. So without consuming our valuable time, let's get started by a problem of marginal and absorption costing. So here is the question. Mr. X produced a product which is the toilet pot for children. The following components required to make a units, and these components includes sales price $28 per unit, direct materials $5 per unit, direct labor $6 per unit. Factory overheads variable portion includes $2 per unit and fixed portion includes $6 per unit. And selling and admin variable portion includes $3 per unit and fixed portion includes $2 per unit. Okay, then let's see what next. Mr. X maximum capacity is 1000 units in a year, but in the previous month production was 100 units but sold only 90 units. So remaining 10 units were in inventory. And the requirements are calculate the profit using absorption costing, and the requirement 2 is calculate the profit using marginal costing. So let's go to solve the first requirement. Here is the solution of first requirement. Profit calculation under absorption costing. So total sales revenue is 2520 because number of sales units is 90 units and per unit sales price is $28. That is why total sales revenue is 2520. So we have to just deduct cost of goods sold to get gross profit from sales revenue. So here is the cost of goods sold working. So there were no opening inventory held, and then cost of production is 1900. So here is the workings of cost of production. Cost of production, direct materials per unit is $5 per unit and they produced 100 units, so total $500. And then direct labor is $6 per unit and total production is 100 units, so total 600. And factory overheads variable portions is total 200 because per unit is $2 per units and total production was 100 units. And fixed overheads is $6 per unit and total production was 100, so total $600. So and the total cost of production is 1900. And then closing inventory, we have to just deduct a closing inventory from cost of production. Closing inventories, here is the workings of closing inventory. Closing inventory includes 10 units because 90 units only sold out of 100 units. So 10 units will be as closing. Closing inventories includes direct materials 10 into $5 per unit, total 50. Direct labor 10 units, closing into $6 per unit, so total 60. Fixed overheads variable portion is 10 units in inventory into per unit is $2, so total $20. And fixed portion is 10 into 6, cost $60. Okay, so we know that in absorption costing, fixed overheads are absorbed by total capacity of production in a year. So here we can understand by seeing the workings of fixed overheads. So we know that in absorption costing, fixed overheads are absorbed by total capacity of production in a year. So here 100 unit production consumed 100 into 6, total 600 units, $600 of fixed overheads, and total cost of production is 1900. Then just we have to deduct under or over absorptions to get the gross profit for the month. So per year total fixed overheads is $6 per unit and number of capacity in a year is 1000 units. So total fixed overheads cost in a year is $6000. So if we divide it by 12 to get the per month fixed overheads is $500. But we consumed here is fixed overheads $600. So we have consumed over absorption, so we have to just deduct it to get the total cost of goods sold for the month. So we just deduct over absorption $100 and we get total cost of goods sold 1610. So we have to just deduct the cost of goods sold from sales revenue to get gross profit. So here is the total gross profit is 910, and then selling and admin variable portion is 90 units sold into $3 per unit, so total 270, and fixed selling and admin $2 per unit into total capacity is 1000. So in a year, total fixed cost is 2000. So we have to just divide it by 12 to get the per month fixed overheads. So it is 166.7. So the total net profit in the month is 910 minus 270 minus 166.7. So total net profit is 473.3. So now see the requirement 2, which is calculate the profit using marginal costing. So here's the solution of profit calculation under marginal costing. The system of marginal costing find out the margin after deducting all variable cost of goods sold from sales revenue. So here we have to just consider variable cost of goods sold. Opening inventory or zero. Cost of production variable portions. Here is the workings. Cost of production variable portions only includes direct materials, $5 per unit. Total production 100 units. That is a total amount is $500. Then direct labors per unit is $6, and total production was 100 units, so total 600 units. And factory overheads variable portion is $2 per unit, and total production is 100 units, so total 200. And selling and admin variable portions is 90 units sold, so total 90 into 3 equal to 270. So total cost of production in the month was 1570. Now we have to just deduct closing variables from cost of production, so to get the total cost of goods sold. So here's the working of closing variable. Closing variables, closing inventory was 10 units, and 10 units consumes 10 into direct materials, $5 per unit, so total $50. And direct labor is $6 per unit, so total $60. And factory overheads variable portion is 10 into $2 per unit, so total $20. And total closing variables value is 130. So we just deduct it from cost of production variable portion is and to get the total cost of goods sold is 1440. So just we have to deduct total cost of goods sold from sales revenue to get contribution margin 1080, and then less fixed overheads. Fixed overhead production overhead fixed is per month $500, as we already said. And selling and admin fixed is 166.7 per month. We just deduct we just multiply per unit selling and admin fixed into 1000 capacity and divide it by 12 to get the per month fixed selling and admin cost. And the net profit is after deducting one from 1080 minus 500 minus 166.7. So that's the primary video for marginal and absorption costing. To get more videos and regarding margin managerial accounting, please subscribe my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thanks for watching the video.